Boojum trees, Dr. Seuss trees. Well, we got these boys hanging out up here on Window Rock. Alright, what up boys? We are here at Hotel Catavina for day number 3 of the Baja ride down the peninsula to Cabo.
And Travis is going dirt bike riding.
Today I am out of the chase truck. Going to be riding the single track day down into the woods or the hills or the desert. Something like that. I have no clue. We're just going to go ride some damn dirt bikes. Alright, getting loaded up. Everybody's ready to rock. We are running chase today. Bo's gonna be riding in the truck. Everybody looking happy. I'm excited. Should be a fun day on the bikes. Gonna be a long one. Today is a single track kind of day. And we'll see what happens. Everybody rolling on out. Let's do this. Ready to ride Reynolds, Mexico, baby, woo! So we got the trail tech set up. We are going to be following our GPS tracks on here. All right, hopping on this trail to the right. And we're going to zoom in, you can zoom there. Oh my God, this is amazing. So if you didn't catch the start of the video, I've been in the chase truck the last few days, just getting over a broken leg. So I've been kind of doing that. One of the other riders is a little bit tired, so I decided I'm gonna jump on a bike today for a bit, have some fun, and someone's gonna get to relax a little bit. So we are leaving Hotel Catavina and we are working our way to Bay of LA today. Man, this is so freaking cool down here. Rocks, sand, cactus. We got the cigarros. There's some of the, what are they called? Those weird looking Dr. Seuss trees. The Buja trees or Buddha trees, or I don't know what the hell they are. I think the Mexicans call them Celio or something like that. I can't remember. I'm awful at narrating. I should probably shut up. Nothing new there though. If you guys watch the videos, something you're used to. All right, we are 5 miles in on today's ride. Not sure what the total distance is. I think we're like 170 or something. It's gonna be a long day out here, especially a lot of single track. So like I said, run and sweep. Zach is up ahead of us right now. And yeah, everything's rolling good. Just a lot of sand washes right now. Gets into some whooped out sections for a moment here and there, but rocking and rolling. Just following that blue line. Enjoying life, taking in the views. All right, so I remember the name. They're Boojum trees, and the Mexican word for these things is Celio. So Celio or Boojum trees, but I call them the Dr. Seuss trees because they are unlike anything you'll see, and they do not grow anywhere else in the world. Actually, people have tried importing them to other places, and they won't grow anywhere except this area. So right outside Catavina, if you want to see Boojum trees, this is where you have to come. Stopped to open up some of the vents on my climb to car jacket here. Starting to get a little warm. As it gets hotter, I'll be taking the sleeves off also. That's the nice thing about this jacket, is it works in multiple different weathers, all the way from rain to hot. Woo, we're gonna back it off a little ways. We got GPS here so we know where we're going. No need to eat dust for 200 miles today, or 1,200 miles for this trip. 10 miles in, I've decided I want to eat a little bit more dust, so we're Still riding close to these boys, but things have opened up a little bit. A little flowier. We're getting out of the sand wash and the rocks we were just in for a moment. Loving this stuff. And this bone stock KTM 500, well, I mean, it's got mooses, it's got an Achereby's big tank, Trailtech GPS, and some levers and stuff, like, but motor, smog equipment, tune, bone stock, even stock muffler on this thing. It's nice and quiet. You guys can probably hear me better than ever. We are back in another cactus forest right now, and this is just too cool looking. It's like we're on a whole different planet. If you guys haven't done Mexico before, and I'm saying this as a new guy, you got to get down here. I've ridden the top half Tecate area a bunch, but being halfway down the peninsula like this is new to me, and nothing like it in the world. So Ready to Ride Rentals does these trips. You can come join us down here. They bring the bikes, they get the food for you, hotels, every single thing you need. You just basically show up with your gear bag. You're good. I'm just talking to my camera, making people crazy. You just show up and everything's here for you. Yep, you just basically show up with your gear bag, and we got the routes, we got the bikes, we got the food, we got anything and everything you could want. Trailtech GPSs, well-prepped bikes with mooses. Just come down, ride. This trip, the riders, the customers, whatever you want to call them, they all flew into San Diego. We're doing 1,000 miles down over 5 or 6 days, I think. One break day in the middle, Bay of LA to hang out, party. And then we're going to end in Cabo, and they are all catching a flight home from Cabo back to wherever they live. New Jersey, Phoenix, Oregon. We got guys from all over on this trip. And as far as levels of riders, I'd say intermediate and up. While the trails aren't necessarily hard, there are some stuff that it's a lot of long days on the bike, so you gotta be a proficient rider and be able to keep up and have some endurance. I'm not saying you need to be some like crazy muscle bound dude. I'm a big fat guy. I'm 6 foot 250 right now. Put a few pounds on when I broke my leg a few months ago. I'm trying to burn that off, but just have to be in decent shape, know how to ride a bike, and you can come join us for this cool stuff. All right, so we backed it off a little bit so we can have some fun here for a second. Open it up a little bit and see what this is about as I start blowing turns. Come on, bike. Woo! Whoa! Cool little section right there. So many fun little things mixed in here. These little single track trails are just fantastic. Even if there's cactus sticking into them, just got to stay on your toes. Keep an eye out. For you guys that don't live in areas with cactus, they are not very much fun. And these little guys right here are some of the worst. They don't look like it compared to the big saguaros, I can't say the name, but they are sharp, they are barbed, they stick in everything. You try and pull them out, and they get stuck in your other hand, so you just got to kind of use a rock to knock them off and grab some pliers. Had one of the guys from Jersey yesterday end up with some of them in him, and of course, someone not used to cactus, he goes straight ahead, pulls the damn thing out with his other hand, then he's got cactus in his hand, and yeah, all part of the Baja experience though. And by part of the Baja experience, I mean watching someone else do it, not doing it yourself. All right, Coming into a bitchin' rock garden right here. Let's get some shots of this one for everybody.
Beautiful valley, man.
Oh yeah. Stuff like this. I'm glad I am not on my KTM 890 right now. We could get it through here, but this is the stuff that those wide gas tanks are not fans of. How you doing?
Good.
Cool.
Yeah, I just took a little break right here.
That's fine, man. We got all day. Everybody's through that tricky little spot, including us. That's right, not just me, but us. You're along for this one with me. Trails like this is where you want to run Nitro Moose on your bike. You don't get a flat tire. Hit cactus, hit sharp rocks, bend the shit out of your wheel because you hit something really hard. That is why running a Moose in the bike instead of air is key. This place does just not quit. It just keeps offering so many awesome views, so many fun trails, and good dudes to ride with. I have never come down to Mexico and had a bad group of guys. Everybody down here just wants to ride dirt bikes. Locals are super nice, friendly, helpful, happy to have you. The border towns are a little different up by the US, but as you get down here a little further, I'd feel safe leaving stuff in my truck overnight unlocked. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying you'd probably be okay. Border towns, Tijuana and stuff, be careful with your wallet in your pocket. There's some sketchy stuff up there. Ugh, come on, bike. Not come on, bike. Come on, Travis. Let's go. Looking good on here. Everyone just rolling. There we go. More boojum trees. Things are wild. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Make sure to keep some weight on the bike. Put that right foot on the peg. Keep your butt on it and use your left foot just for balance. You don't want to push with your feet. You want to let the bike eat. Much weight on the bike as you can. There you go. Oh yeah, look at this valley. This is fantastic. Kind of coast down this one. Get a little bit of quiet for you guys. It's like downhill mountain biking. Yep, this is definitely one of those trails I would not want to be on a big bike. We could make it happen, but not gonna be fun, that's for sure. make sure this little chute's clear before we drop in. There was a little bypass to the right if you guys do end up down here and don't want to go down that little steep spot. All right, back up and rolling. Took a little break there, get some water. I took my sleeves off my Dakar jacket, so now I got my Climb Mojave jacket showing through. Got all these big vents on the inside, so gonna be pretty damn nice now. Still have the vest portion on. All right, out of the sand wash. "28 miles down, kind of just running this double track through the desert. Pretty safe for the most part. There's been a few spots that are washed out, a couple big hits here and there, but for the most part we're just kind of cruising, let the dust dissipate a little bit. Just got to keep your eyes open for stuff like this and some big holes. Can't just sleep on it. So right now I'm just kind of running close to Zach here before the dust can come up and block my vision, so kind of giving him room in case he needs to get over or whatever, but for the most part try and stay tight on his wheel and out of the dust so we both get clean air. Oh, wow. We're just gonna trickle back here a little ways. We'll let the dust go. We got the trail tech. We know where we're going. I don't want to eat this stuff. This is nasty. This is a nasty road right here. Cannot imagine trying to do this one in a car. Little cross running right there. Decided to take the evacuation line instead. It wasn't even going that fast. All right, working our way back down to this valley. You can see the other boys off there, little dust trails coming out. Pretty cool views. Mexico single track does not disappoint. Alright, we'll stop here for 1 second. So these are agave plants. That's what they make tequila out of. You'll see them all over the place, like these green things right here. So they grow either 50 or 100 years old. Then right before they die, they grow this giant thing up and throw their seed off everything, and then they die. So you'll see them all over, and once they have the stem coming up, that's when they die. They seed and that's it. But pretty cool. Someone was telling me about them. They weren't sure if they were 50 or 100 years till they do that stuff, but cool little plants. And if you see one right when it throws that up, there's a bunch of bright flowers on them. They're really cool looking. I'd only seen them when they were low like this before. This is absolutely wild how the terrain just changes. We go from Rocky Mountain single track to sand beds, back into the mountains. Now we're out in this giant open basin. All right, another quick regroup. Looks like we're getting on some of the Baja race course with how dug out this thing is. Trophy trucks just railing through here. So anyway, we got about 15 or 20 miles. Let's look up on the trail tech here. Right there, 3H gonna meet the truck, get some fuel for the bikes, and carry on our lovely way. Sketchy right there. Check this out. Looks like it's supposed to be water here. Giant dry lake bed.
Back over to where it's not rutted.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier. Just make sure I keep looking ahead for ruts and stuff. Like that spot right before the dry lake bed almost got me. Woo! Where'd he go? You fell in the Mexican silt bed.
Oh, I would.
This stuff is like baking powder almost, huh?
Yep.
Did you go through that deep spot and just get your weight over the outside?
I did exactly what I just said. I fucking saw the rut. I saw it, so I checked up to you, and like I said, I did exactly what I knew I didn't want to do.
Kick that stuff around. Look how silty it is.
Yeah, and as soon as
there's spots where this is 3 or 4 feet deep out here. Yeah, like and then you can't see the ruts underneath it. Deep in places. Oh man, I'm glad he's okay. That could have been really bad. Can't imagine racing the Baja and being stuck behind a trophy truck or 5 going through this stuff. It'd be absolutely miserable. You do that at night, and then you got your headlights bouncing off this dust, and this becomes impossible to see. Those guys are wild. Feels good. Let's do it. I said, guys, let's do it. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, we're gonna cruise back here since we're running sweep. Actually, we're gonna drop back a little bit and let the dust clear. So we are heading over to a trail called Window Rock, I believe, and we're gonna end up at Bay of LA tonight. This is a freaking cool trail through here. A little bit of everything on it. Some rocks, some sand, some spiky things. Got lucky on that one. Look at some of those spikes, knee braces, and my boots just saved me. Just clicked a big old cactus. Lucky to have those on. All right, 102 miles down for the day. Coming into another cactus forest. I love this stuff. It just looks so weird. Things like an octopus plant or something, I don't know. Elephant trees, boojums. Ready to Ride Rentals does these Mexico trips. Tecate, which is like right at the San Diego border pretty much, a little bit inland, all the way down to Cabo at the tip. Couple rest days, some partying, all sorts of fun. If you guys want to come join us, please do. Does not get any better than their rides. My favorite one, Portland, Oregon, and Moab, Utah. They're more of a vacation, you stay at a house, but this one, doing the Baja Peninsula on their bikes, putting the hours on their stuff, burning up their tires. Best way to do it, catch a flight home from Cabo, forget about it. You okay? All right. Window Rock. Boojum trees, Dr. Seuss trees. And then we got these boys hanging out up here on Window Rock. See if we can get a little better focus. That was a cool chunk of earth right there. Oops, lost the back end. So we are back into some technical single track, 110 miles down for the day. Some of the guys are getting pretty toasted right now. Zach and Corey both feeling it for sure. 3 days of this stuff at 10 hours a day, it really takes it out on you. Me, I was in the truck the last 2 days, driving the chase truck, so feeling pretty fresh, but at least we have tomorrow off. We're gonna be at Bay of LA, hanging out, relaxing, take a boat out or something, and find something fun to do for a while. We have been in this sand wash for what feels like 10 miles. I was told it would be 8 miles of sand and whoops, but it just keeps going. It's relentless. All right, plugging along. You can see some water out over there, that dark spot. That is, I don't know, Sea of Cortez, part of the Pacific Ocean. I have no clue. I should probably do some research. Anyway, Bay of LA, that's where we're heading, so maybe it's the Bay of LA. Stuff is wet. So we have turned out of the sand wash and heading up this canyon here. I think it's the back way into the Bay of LA. Some sugar. Of course. I can go back in my saddlebag. Go tuck it in there. I'll get the bike for you. Nope, I got it, man.
right here.
I get it, man.
So looks like it's just up and over.
Just if you want to have your feet down, just put the pressure as light as possible. Keep the weight either on the seat or the pegs, all right? Doing good, man. These boys are getting it done. .500's working pretty damn good too. All these rocks, and I guess we put a hole in the motor. Look, there's oil.
We'll see whether.
Should be to the right. Should be in there, yeah. Oh wow, that is a good one right there, huh?
Damn skid plate is gonna happen. Tires are good.
Damn, son. All right, so we got the bike going. If I had to guess, I'd guess it lost 100, 150 cc's of oil, so we're gonna just keep rolling and hopefully it's okay. Made an executive decision on that one. We were thinking about taking some TPI premix oil, but decided we didn't need it, not worth risking it. You okay?
I'll be alright.
Bike good?
Yeah, I just can't get up.
All right. I got it. Yeah, just fucking beat the fuck out of that clutch. You want me to do it? Stop, 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 stop. You okay?
Got it. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, just cover that clutch. If it starts coming up, pull that clutch in and push it to the side. Because when it comes up like that, it can really fuck you up.
Yeah.
And a little more momentum. You came in, I only went slow because I was stopped here already.
Okay.
But yeah, a little more momentum. Stop, 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 stop.
Yep.
I'm gonna get it for you.
Okay, no problem.
Not trying to say you can't. I just,
I know.
You're tired and I don't want to have something happen.
Yep, no, I appreciate it.
Yep. All right, we're good to go. Start working our way back down the other side here. It's a cool little spot. So the one thing that's on my mind right now is Daytona Supercross is going on, and I'm out here riding this, and I don't think we have a way to watch Supercross at the hotel here at Bay of LA in Mexico. So I'm not sure what's happening. Hopefully we got some internet when we get there, at least see some results. I think we got one more mountain to climb still before we make it back to the hotel. So just checked on the map, and the hotel, as the crow flies, is just under 8 miles. So maybe it'll be flowing and smooth and shit like this. Maybe I'll blow a corner, maybe not. These guys are freaking toasted. So hopefully we can just kind of ride in this double track back to the hotel and we'll be happy. Asphalt, baby. Heading over there today. Well, there you have it. Day trip from Catavina to the Bay of LA. These pictures kind of sum up parts of my trip. Some good food, hanging out with the Federales, and eating fish tacos, drinking some beers. Huge thanks to Ready to Ride Rentals for everything. This was a trip of a lifetime, and looking forward to going back when I'm completely healed and doing it again, top to bottom.